What's my favorite thing about being a chef? My favorite thing about being a chef is really just feeding people, to try to prepare something that, there was a little love that went into it, and be able to share that with friends, families, and even strangers. I'm the Senior Culinary Manager for Sodexo at University Hospitals of Cleveland. I oversee 11 regional hospitals and work with 10 other executive chefs. Last year we fed 1.6 million patients and 2.4 visitors in our cafeteria area. So I think the work that we do is very important and it touches a lot of people. Our patients and our visitors, they have to eat here. This is often the only bright part of their day is when the food comes. So we have an opportunity to give them a meal that maybe they didn't expect. My number one goal is to continue to exceed people's expectations when they come in and eat at a hospital, eat in the cafeteria. I'm really hoping to change the perception of hospital food, even nationwide. I've seen a big change when I started here 15 years ago that we were using exclusively frozen vegetables, and now we're preparing things in a lighter fashion, a healthier fashion, using fresh vegetables and even local ingredients whenever we can. So I wanted to come in and teach them fundamentals, cooking techniques, how to bring out flavors and things. I try to make sure that the kitchen was the engine of the place. So I really wanted to instill a lot of pride in what they do and make sure they understand how important it is to be a cook in a hospital. My hours are opposite of most restaurant chefs, where they work at night, I work in the morning. They work all weekend, I get the weekends off. So I feel like I have a few hours my day to be able to go out to my community, a community that I grew up in, and be able to support people. It's pretty humbling, but it makes me realize when they're thanking me in person how important this meal was to them. And when I drive home that night, it's just like the most successful day that, we fed hundreds of people at the hospital, stopped by, cooked a healthy meal at the Ronald McDonald House, and we just impacted so many people's lives in one day. A lot of my involvement with the various charities is our networking of other chefs. We invite each other. Do you want to come help prepare a dish and represent your company and represent yourself at these various organizations? And we never say no. And I always try to bring a really good dish because the public will say, oh, hospital chef's here? What's he going to bring, Jell-O? So I always try to make sure, again, to change their perception of what hospital food can be. I'm married to my wife, Allison. We have a very blended and dynamic family. We have 4 kids. And I get to do a lot of my community work with my daughter, Hannah. She probably started when she was 6 years old. She's even traveled to New York with me to do the Autism Speaks event and would sit there and describe the dishes to everybody. Some of the best memories I have of my father is going to his barber shop and helping him sweep the hair up off the floor and watching my dad work. And he went to work every day, and I realized, what hard work is and what it takes to support your family. I hope I'm able to do that for my daughter. The other organizations I work with, like Autism Speaks, this is the one organization that's important to me as my son is part of the autism spectrum, so I always try to participate to help them be successful. This profession has been very good to me. 20 years plus into it, I still like it. This is probably my proudest accomplishment, and I hope that this inspires other people that may know me to be a better chef, to come in every day, and I want to see that kind of success for myself. So if somebody gets into this industry and they're younger and they're newer, I want to show them that you can really make something for yourself out of this industry and it can be really good to you. I'm Certified Executive Chef John Selick, and I'm the winner of the Dr. L.J. Minor Chef Professionalism Award of the Northeast region.